Pat Mahomes obviously had some struggles in this game. I think he probably played the worst 3 quarters of his entire season.
He was under pressure.
In the first 3 quarters. Not only was he under pressure, that's part of it, but he was also just making some ugly throws, missing guys. Like the interception that he had, that wasn't really because of pressure. That was because he just didn't see a linebacker.
That was a straight frustration throw.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm just going to throw it to this guy as hard as I can and hope it works, and it didn't work.
I mean, I think that the Niners lost it much earlier than you do. I think that they really lost the game at the end of the second quarter when it was 10-10.
Well, yeah.
And Kyle Shanahan, that was the more puzzling thing for me than the end of the game. I don't think that Kyle really choked away the fourth quarter. I think that he just didn't play aggressively enough at the end of the first half.
Oh, yeah.
And that does 2 things. So, one, it prevents you from getting points, potentially at the end of that half, obviously, if you're not going to try to run any plays. But 2, I feel like it also sends a message to your team that you don't trust your guys. You don't trust your quarterback to make big throws at the end of a half.
And he didn't at the end of the game.
And he didn't at the end of the game. I think that, it takes a little bit of the wind out of it. Like, you have to be thinking, if you're in that Niners locker room or on that Niners sideline at the time, what are we doing? They even showed John Lynch up in the booth trying to call time. By the way, I think that owners and general managers should be able to call timeouts from the booth. I think that'd be great. A nice little addition to the game.
Just get in the game.
But everyone knew that what he was doing didn't make any sense because the Chiefs are that good at scoring points. You need to 10-10 is not a comfortable place to be at, even though Kyle Shanahan said, I feel good at 10-10.
So that I agree with that. The only thing that we should also mention then is that the George Kittle pass interference was kind of a bullshit call. And now he was deciding to play the way that he played, well before that by not calling a timeout when the Chiefs were ready to punt. And you're right, because the Chiefs coming into that game in the first half, Andy Reid's going for it. He went for it twice on 4th down. The 49ers are kicking field goals thinking they can beat the Chiefs with field goals, not pushing it at the end of the half, being content with a 10-10 tie when you have 3 timeouts. And I guess if you wanted to play devil's advocate, you'd say, well, if we don't get a first down, the Chiefs, who also have 3 timeouts, are the more explosive offense of the 2. But still, you play to win the game. Hello, you play to win the game. And Kyle Shanahan didn't play to win the game in that moment. But even with that, up 20-10, that's got to fucking kill. And I'm sure there's Niner fans who are, most Niner fans, I would hope, would just shut off all media for the next 3 weeks. But if you are listening to this podcast right now, let me just say it again. 20-10 with 7 minminutes left. Fuck. That's brutal.
If you're in a Niners fan's position right now, do you actually go off the grid, or do you say? Because sometimes
you go off the grid.
Sometimes what I do is I say that I'm not going to watch any TV on Monday. I'm not going to watch any of the morning shows, and it's tough for me to not watch Mike Greenberg when I need to know what his opinions and takes are, and what his wife was saying to him in the fourth quarter when he was falling asleep. I can't do it. I no matter what a heartbreaking loss it is.
No.
If it's a Game 7 where the Penguins beat the Capitals,
I
will still.
ESPN doesn't show hockey.
They don't show hockey,
so
but
you're fine.
But I will still watch something because there's a sadistic part of being a sports fan. That has to go through the misery. I'm sure there are Niners fans right now that are listening.
I'm sure there are, but the majority, you have to just turn it off. You have to shut it all off and just pretend that this game didn't happen. You literally just go through work, you go through your week pretending that football didn't exist for the entire season because you're up 10 with 7 minutes left and you don't come away Super Bowl champions. And Andy Reid was aggressive. But at the end of the day, I'm sure there's going to be the nerd revolution, which of course it's good for the sport. And I lean many times on the side of analytics. We'll say, well, look at the Chiefs. They passed more than any team in the NFL this year. This is the future of the NFL. Well, guess what? It also is the future of the NFL when you have the best quarterback in the league. Yeah. That is a good way to build a franchise.
I'll put it this way.
Get the best quarterback and let him be the best quarterback. And that's what Patrick Mahomes is.
Right. If you had taken this exact same game plan and aggressiveness, except with, Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback instead of Pat Mahomes, it probably wouldn't work out.
You're the lowest common denominator troll on Twitter.
I'll put it this way, Big Cat. What if you just switched quarterbacks and you ran the exact same offenses? I actually think that the Niners would win with Pat Mahomes
absolutely
at quarterback.
What do you mean would? Like, they would kill him.
What I'm saying is, like, even if you only let Pat Mahomes throw the ball like 8 times a game and still ran that rushing offense. But I do love the take that that this game was the battle for the future of the NFL because the offensive structure of both teams are so different. And how they go about things, like one's the running game, the other's the passing game.
But the 49ers passed.
But they passed today. But I just like the fact that some people were framing it like this is pound you in the face football for the Niners, and on the other side we've got the sudden offense of the Chiefs.
No, see, I disagree with that because
both teams. There's a good chance that both teams get back to the Super Bowl next year.
I don't see it as that way. The AFC Championship game was that because it was more of a old school run style with the Titans. The 49ers are not like. That's not old school. That's not Kyle Shanahan being like, we're going to run the ball because passing is too risky. He's running the ball because he schemes up great run plays. So I don't see that as an old school smash mouth football. They're just exceptional at running the football. Jimmy G, though, had the chance. That pass to Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders was open with like 1:50 left. They're down 4, and they throw the deep bomb. He was there. He hits that pass. We're talking about a completely different game. We're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo probably being Super Bowl MVP. Instead, we're sitting here, Patrick Mahomes, rightfully so, best quarterback in the NFL, MVP.